Amy Dowden is here for her first interview, live interview, since being forced to step down from this year's Strictly after suffering a foot injury. Amy, it is so good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm heartbroken.
I'm
going to do my best, as you know, not to cry. But and I know lots of people say it's an entertainment show, and I know, we were prepared every week. Could be in that dance-off, but I'm gutted that it's ended this way. I feel I've let JB down, and to me, like after those words, Amy, you got cancer.
I know, and it would have been a year, wouldn't it, since you rang that bell, which is such a big moment.
Yeah.
And, it would have been so lovely if you could have done that on the show. And I can see how upset you are, and of course you are. You've not let anybody down. We were just really worried about you.
Aww,
that was the thing, because everybody's worried, because we know that, you've had cancer. You've been so astonishingly brave. You deal with Crohn's disease. So, I mean, you never moan about it. You just get on with it. Then you get this blinking foot injury, a different one to the one you had before, right?
Yeah, so completely different injury.
Right, okay.
It's an insufficiency fracture, they're saying.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and they just need a couple of weeks of, not hard impact on it, basically. Yeah. And it's just so frustrating. And yeah, on Saturday, the 9th of November, is a year since I rang the chemo bell.
Gosh,
and
that'd have been a moment.
I just had, the samba, the joyful carnival happy dance, which I know as well, because the way I kind of planned the series, JB has got the most phenomenal dances because he's got so much natural body rhythm.
Of course he has, yes.
And I just knew it was going to be, I don't know, just fantastic.
So did you do all the really hard ones with him to start with?
So we did cha-cha, rum.
Really hard,
the ones
right?
Yes.
And get that out of the way?
Yeah, I kind of fought with production. Not fought, because they're amazing, the team. And
but
my
you
lovely
wanted to
producer,
do that.
Gina, has worked so hard. But I was like, I want to get rumba out the way.
Sure, because it's the bad one, right?
No, it's not bad. It's just it's so hard.
It's the hard
and
one.
Cha-cha. And the ones that, are generally harder to teach in technique.
And then the two of you could have had fun, proper fun, even more fun.
I can't tell you, but I know the dances he's got coming up. And I know his ability, his natural rhythm, and I'm really hoping he's into Blackpool, because that dance there, I'm just so excited for. But,
and you want them to do well.
Oh,
but it'll be
I'm going to be
it'll be so
champion.
bittersweet for you, because you'll be sitting there saying, oh, he's going to do great, him and Lauren, or, they'll do really well. But then you want to be there with them,
I know.
It's hard.
Saturday is going to be tough because, I really wanted to be dancing on Ash floor and show myself how far I'd come in 1 year.
I know. Because you've been through, as we've said, you've been through so much. You've been so incredibly brave. You've achieved so much. And I remember when you said you were going back into Strictly, you were beside yourself. Yeah. This is where you belong.
Oh, thank you.
It's where you're supposed to be.
When I had that diagnosis, that was the absolute goal of mine. That's what got me through my treatment.
I remember you saying that. You said, I'm going to be back on that dance floor.
Been here telling you many times. And I was like, that is my dream, that's my goal. And I'm so proud I did get back there. But also, thank you to you as well, because you reached out to me last Sunday, Helen from the team,
I know.
the Lorraine family.
We were just worried about you, love. That was all. That was all. We were just worried. But to see you sitting here looking so incredibly well is very reassuring. And we've had so many comments from all the viewers today just saying, great to see you, we're thinking of you.
I am feeling good.
Love. I know, that's the thing.
I was in the gym with the physio yesterday.
Good.
Hoping to dance by the end of the series. And obviously, next year I've got my tour with Carlos, Reborn.
Of course you have.
I'm determined. I've had a lot of setbacks in my life.
I know you have.
Since 11 years old. I'm used to having to pick myself back up, and the saying, don't get bitter, get better, I tell myself, and this too shall pass. And right now, I'm heartbroken, but I know I'll feel better soon.
You'll be back next year. And like I say, maybe before the end of the series, we might see you actually dancing, with the other professionals or whatever you want to do. Like you said, you've got the tour coming up. The main thing is you've got to look after yourself, because I know what you're like. And you push yourself, you do, and that's great. That's terrific. But you have to make sure that you're okay, and just take it easy a little. You tiny bit, just a wee small bit.
Yeah, I will do. And Strictly have been amazing, and they're looking after me, and they're doing all they can to look after my well-being and me, and to get me back and stronger than ever. So I'm really grateful to them as well. And I just really hope JB continues to.
Well, I think you've given him such a lot. You've given him that training, that encouragement, that support. And now he can fly.
Yeah.
You've got him to that stage. I know how hard both of you have worked. You've got him to that stage that now, Lauren can take advantage of that and push him a little bit more. And I think we could be looking at the winner. You never know.
Fingers crossed.
I know. I had it. You know what? I really did. And you know this. But I really thought to myself, this is your year. You're going to do that this year. You are. That's okay.
Yeah.
You do it next year. It'll be fine. It'll be all right.
Yeah. Do you know what? For me, I got to remember, you know, the glitter ball for me was, you know, no evidence of disease and getting back on the dance floor in the first place.
Which you did. Which you did. And everything else would have just been a wee cherry on top of the icing on top of the cake. But that cherry will be there. It'll be there next week. We've got you a wee pampery thing here.
Aww.
It's got lots of things in it, and you've got to look after yourself. It's got slippers and stuff and everything. You have to sit on your bum, missus, and just now and again, right? And just take care of yourself. And we love you very much.
Thank you.
And it's great to see you.
Thank you to all your support since day one. Thank you.
It's grand. Thank you, love.